gonna be dark today, so everyone is gonna be zip. Okay, no ILS. It's a little bit interesting that we don't have an ILS, but sure. Pretty big airport, so expect to have an ILS, or it doesn't. Now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna connect my sim brief. There's my flight plan right here. Oh god, I shouldn't say this. There we go. Alright, nobody saw anything. Nobody saw anything. Route upwind ready. gotta wait, I think. Ja, ik eet boven, want ik ben aan het vliegen. Ja. Okay. I gotta go ahead and get my dinner. Do it like that. Alright, I'm back. Hello, Lily. Hello, hello. Welcome on board this flight down to Sochi in Russia. Today we have a very busy airspace. If you look at the airspace here, look at all those planes. They're all going to Antalya, so I think this is an event, but this is where we're flying to. It's very busy. Yeah, we're flying to Sochi today. Alright, let's insert a P-speed 134 on V1. 134, 135, and 140. Runway heading is 110. We can go off press on a VNAV 110. Well, ONAV won't work, so we're gonna go heading heading select. Yeah, they do. Yeah, those are just a lot of planes very close to each other. Cruising altitude 380 today. Just gonna go climb straight up there. We have no ATC at our airport here. It's gonna be busy where we're landing at. I'm gonna give landing altitude like 500 because there's gonna be a visual approach probably. Alright, let's turn on fuel pumps, turn on the APU now. I'm waiting for something right now anyway. Okay, I think those are all of our waypoints. Yeah, right, we're awesome. Yeah, no, all of our waypoints are on here. I'm just gonna go from T-top to there it is. Alright, let's get on the APU gens. Turn on all the fuel pumps. Turn the APU bleed on. Make sure those are all on off. Turn on the hydraulics. Turn on the throats, window heats, yaw damper. And what is the weather out here? 15 degrees, so I don't think no anti-ice. Let's set the stabilizer trim as well instantaneously. 5.12. Yeah, sure. I have streamed some Backrooms game one time. It's the complex. Yeah, I got my dinner here right now, so I also gotta eat my dinner at the same time. Alright. Stabilize trim set. D3 is 140. So let's set 140 on the MPD. Continue on. Alright, it's all good. Turn on the localized. It's already position strobe is already on, okay? Well, so it's gonna turn on anyway. I'm having shawarma. Shawarma, Turkish shawarma. Alright, let's disconnect the gateway. Also, make sure that you're not like 5 minutes behind the stream again, which you probably are. This always happens. Alright, we are ready for push. And we need to taxi to our stand 11. We need to taxi to runway 10 so it's nose to the left. Sorry, 11. We're gonna be taxiing via Foxtrot Mike Alpha. Foxtrot Mike Alpha. We're the only ones here. Oh, okay, good, okay. That's good. Alright, let's make a call. If you are flying on VATSIM. Nose to the left. Kazan traffic structure. Pobeda 25 kilo. Push and start nose facing to the west, facing left. At gate 11. Kazan traffic. Alright.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Beacons on, brakes released, clear to push, tail right.
Copy that. Clear to push, tail to the right, release the parking brakes, please.
Brakes released.
Well, it's starting too early again. Great. Okay, after short checklist, recall check. Any citation continuous. And lift pack auto. Right pack auto, isolate auto. And well, yeah. We don't have any ATC, so I'm gonna assume we have taxi clearance. Yeah, this is how we're gonna taxi. Kazan traffic will be at 25 kilo, taxiing to runway 11 via Foxtrot, then Mike, and a holding point of Kazan traffic. Yo, Lily, are you still there? Oh, whoops. I started to turn too early. Forgive me. Or I just turn at the wrong exit. Oh, there's a helipad in the middle of the taxiway. Oh, hello, Lily. I wanted to ask something to you. Since you wanted me to stream horror games, what kind of horror games do you want me to stream? Hey, Willful buddy, hello, how you doing, bro? Nice to see you again. We're flying in Russia right now. Sun is already setting over here. I'm doing good too. I'm doing good too. I'm doing even better now that I'm back in this plane. This is my happy place, this plane. The sim, I forget about all struggles in real life. Okay. Before start checklist, auto brake RTO, recall checks before takeoff checklist, sorry. Landing lights on, instructions continuous. Stabilizers trim 5.11, 5.11 here. Flaps 5, cabin ready before takeoff checklist complete. I know, bro, I know. You should also get MSFS 2020. Or do you fly on a different sim? Kazan traffic for Beta 25 kilo, lining up and departing runway 11. Kazan traffic. Alright, ready? Ready, let's set the clock. Disable thrust and take off. Thrust set. Airspeed alive.
80 knots.
Check.
V1.
Okay. Positive brake.
You're up. Alright, we're gonna fly runway heading for about 5 miles, and then we're gonna switch over to LMAP if available. Oh, you play Infinite Flight. That's a free one, right? Crossing traffic for Beta 5 kilo, clear for my 11 passing south for the traffic. Alright, turn right heading 190. This is 180. Flaps up here. Yeah, isn't Infinite Flight a free flight sim? And I believe you can play it on mobile as well, right? Alright, let's go ahead and get to that first waypoint here. LMAP is available. the LNAV, and pressure and the commands. Oh, that's cool. So maybe when I'm not home sometime, I can, when I miss my flight sim, I can play on mobile if I want to. That would be pretty handy. Because right now, every time I'm at school, or I'm at something important, or at work, or whatever, I'm always dreaming about, you know, flying in the sim. And, but now I can just, in the cafeteria and during lunch break, I can just play flight sim if I want to. Anyway, SFS speed landing lights off. Anti-city engine focus off. Come on, there we go. I have my left hand on the mouse right now. Auto brake on off. The VOL in the middle. And let's go ahead. There's like no turbulence at all. So we should get past it as well. Thank you, Lily. 5 days a week. Damn. That's pretty active on that game then. Yeah, Infinite Flight is much easier to get set up onto. Because unlike this sim that I'm streaming right now, you don't need to be a professional. On this you do. But for Infinite Flight, you can just download it and you can just fly any plane. With this, you need to get the whole learning curve, you know. So if you don't want something too overly learny and complicated, then the sim that I am streaming right now is not for you. It's only for you if you want to take aviation to the next level, if you know what I mean. Now, if you want to learn, I recommend getting X-Plane or the sim that we're flying right now, aka MSFS 2020. And make sure, right, well, you should get 2024 if you have a good PC. But you do need a setup, so right now I'm using a yoke, I'm using pedals, I'm using thrust levers. So that's also a couple of $100, and it depends on what quality they are and for what company as well. And if you actually want to learn how to fly a plane, you do not want to use the default aircraft in the sims. The sims are already expensive. X-Plane does have good default airplanes, but the sim we are in right now, aka MSFS, their default aircraft are not known to be the best. Only Unibuild offers very, very good default aircraft, so those are pretty decent to start with the standard Asobo. The standard Asobo default aircraft, the standard fly-by-wire default aircraft. I don't recommend training yourself with those. Right now I'm flying in the PMDG Boeing 737. It's a very good airplane, and it has been rated by real pilots as one of the most realistic flight sim add-ons, if not the most realistic 737 add-on in the world. It does cost you $70, but it's worth it. So yeah, unfortunately, if you want to, get professionally into it, you will need to tap a couple $100 off your credit card, unfortunately. It's not cheap, unfortunately. The flight training is one of the most amazing things you can do in life. So I do definitely recommend getting into it. It's great fun. Alright, see ya, bro. Salute. Peace. See ya. Alright, bro. See you tomorrow. I was on the wrong frequency the entire time. Oh my god. We can just do requests because we're on Cinder. I'm fumbling today. Anyway, we're gonna enter a radar area very soon. Not very far out. So we need to get it ready. 136 4. cares about realism? We should probably go onto radar.
Full Turkish 856, passing flat level 153, climbing flat level 200, inbound Lamet.
Turkish 856, Capacitor, good evening, climb flat level 280.
Climbing flat level 280, Turkish 856.
First tower to take Pavetta 25 kilo, flight up 380 at
Further to 5 kilo, Capacitor, good evening, Squawk 6336, maintain flat level 280.
Squawk 6336, maintain 380 for the festival.
Так, сейчас его найду, где он здесь у тебя.
Повтор.
Профлот 563, наш Лон 210.
Отход 563, снижайтесь 6000 футов, кинуть 10-15.
Снижать 6 футов, Кенеш 10-15, Аэрофлот 563.
Cox's radar, 4 Quebec 1 Juliet.
4 kilo, 200, go ahead.
4 Quebec 1 Juliet, requesting descent to about 2 or 3,000.
4 kilo, 200, descent 2,000 feet, cleared visual approach, report from ready to land.
Was that 3,000 or 2,000 for 4 Quebec 1 Juliet? Larry?
Roger, descend 2,000 feet, will call when ready to land, Parker 1,
200, descend 2,000 feet.
Descend 2,000 feet to 1 Juliet.
Oscar Romeo Whiskey.
Oscar Romeo Whiskey, continue, follow the Cessna 172, expect visual approach.
Follow Cessna 172, expect visual approach.
Turkish Kazan, Turkey Big Go, request push and start, parking stand 39.
Turkish to Quebec Golf, Kafkas Radar. Good evening, pushback approved on taxi by Mike, facing northeast, start up 1, ready.
Say again for Turkey Big Go.
Turkish to Quebec Golf, pushback approved on taxi by Mike, facing north, east, start up 1, ready.
Taxi Mike facing east.
Сибирь 20-55, снижайтесь. 7000 футов, Кемиш 10-15.
Кемиш 10-15, 7000 футов, Сибирь 20-55.
Альфа 563, снижайтесь 2000 футов, решай захватил, захват курсов доложил по ПН-2. Turkish 856, climb plateau 380.
Information in Stalingrad. Available.
Climbing 380, Turkish 856.
Russia 5816, descend, plateau 1, correction, descend 4,000 feet.
Russia 5816, descend 4,000.
586, QNH 108.
Правда 40-40, разрешите витатку запуск.
40 выталкиваем разрешение, носом на юго-восток, запуск по готовности.
Запуск по готовности, витатку по носом юго-восток, правда 40-40.
Альфа 563, снижайтесь, 2000 футов разрешение, захватил, захват курсов доложил, выполнять 2.
Снижайте 2000 футов, рассчитываем заход ИЛСО по 02, а курс, захватчик курсового доложим.
На Airflow 1210, подскажите, пожалуйста, условия прибытия в аэропорт Uniform Romeo Виски.
Альфа 1210, в Волгограде рассчитывайте УПП-23 по схеме ГАМ-2 Джулиет, заход Илсенки.
ВП-23, Jump 2 Джулиет, Илсенки, Airflow 1210.
Сибирь 2049, подходим начало расчетного.
Сибирь 2049, снижайтесь, эшелон 150.
Снижаемся, эшелон 150, Россия 2, поправка Сибирь 2049. Россия 5816, can I get meter Stalingrad?
What do you need? Сибирь 2055, снижайтесь 2000 футов, разрешаю заход Вилсон, заход курсового ждем по ПН-2.
Снижай 2000 футов, совершили заход на вторая.
Кавказ радар, Азал 255, разрешите выталкивание запуск ПМК Альфа-5.
Азал 255 выталкивание, разрешаю носом на север, запуск по готовности.
Аэрофлот 563, заход курсового П-02.
Выталкивание запуск разрешили, Азал 255.
Альфа 563, ветер 110 градусов 5 метров, посадку по ПН-2 разрешаю.
Решили посадку П-02.
Россия 5816, can you tell me the winds in
5816, say again.
can you tell me winds in Stalingrad?
5816, surface wind to 10 degrees 4 meters per second.
Roger, thank you. Россия 58.
Turkish to Quebec Gulf. Are you pushing back or holding position?
No, yes, establishing that.
Expedite push.
Шиловкин 10, 25 на начало расчетного.
Силос 010, снижайтесь, эшелон 150.
Снижаемся, эшелон 150, Шиловкин 10. Также Шиловкин 10, можно погодную сводку в Сочи?
Силос 110, не понял?
Погодную сводку аэропорта Сочи можно?
Сейчас попробую успеть, выставлю.
Аэрофлот 1210, расчетная точка снижения.
Ход 1210, снижайте, эшелон 5-0.
Снижаемся, эшелон 5-0, Аэрофлот 1210. Turkish 2 Quebec Golf, we'll start pushback in 5 minutes.
Okay, hold position, pushback upon request.
Павда 40-40, Катов с крылением предварительно ВП-31 лево.
Павда 40-40, предварительно по
Повторите, пожалуйста, Павда 40-40, прибыли.
Turkish 856, leaving my space point advisory 122.8.
Advisory 122.8, Turkish 856, good evening, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Победа 40-40, еще раз повторите руление.
Победа 40-40 по РД Эко. Предварительное разрешение РД 30, на ЛПП 30 левый.
По РД Эко на предварительном ЗП 31 левый, победа 40-40. Флот 563 освободили ВП-02 по Майк для вашего руления до Стенки.
Флот 563 рулите влево на РД Майк, на перрон, Стенка на выбор экипажа.
Рулим влево по Майк на перрон, Стенка по выбору экипажа Флот 563.
Кавказ радар, Азал 255, готов к рулению на предварительно ВПП 35.
Азал 255 к предварительному ПП на 35 разрешаю по РД Джули Хотел.
На предварительно разрешили 35 по РД Джули Хотел. Азал 255.
Сибирь 2049, снижайтесь 7000 футов, QNH 10-15.
7000 футов, QNH 10-15, 20-49.
Альфа 563, там борт вытолкался без разрешения, а вправо на РД Новембр и далее на стоянку.
Вправо на РД Новембр, далее на стоянку, рулим на Альфа 563.
Caucasus radar, good evening, Turkish 54 heavy at flight level 350.
Turkish 54 Heavy Kafkas Radar, good evening. Set squawk 6343, maintain platform 350.
Set squawk 6343, Turkish 54 heavy.
Сибирь 2055, разрешаю заход. Заход курсового доложите по ПН-2.
Да, разрешили заход курсового доложите 2055, 02.
Turkish 2 Quebec Golf for a request taxi to runway 24.
Turkish 2 Quebec Golf, taxi holding for runway 24. Via taxi Mike Kilo.
Taxi runway 24 via Mike.
Mike and Kilo.
Taxi to runway 24, Mike and Kilo.
Правда 40-40, рождественный ВП 31 ДВ.
Победа 40-40, занимайте исполнительную по П-37 левой и взлет разрешаю. Ветер 300 градусов 17 узлов.
Занимаем исполнительную ВП 31 лево и взлет разрешили, ветер до правда 40-40. Аэрофлот 163 на стоянке, спасибо за контроль, до свидания.
Альфа 563, добро пожаловать в Сочи. До свидания, до встречи.
Сибирь 2215, точку расчетного снижения прошли.
Теперь 2215, снижайтесь, эшелон 200. Эшелон 200.
Снижаемся, эшелон 200, Сибирь 2215.
Turkish to Quebec Gulf. Are you taxi?
Альтернативная такси.
Пауда 40-40, взлет произвел на браме 8000 футов, следуем на точку теста по взлету.
40-40, опознано, набирайте эшелон 260.
На браме эшелон 260, Пауда 40-40.
Кавказ-Радар, Азов 255 на предварительность 35.
Зал 255, занимайте исполнительный ВПП 35 и взлет разрешаю, ветер 300 градусов 4 узла.
Занимаем исполнительный, взлет разрешили, Азов 255.
Сибирь 2055, захватили, кто готов?
Сибирь 2055, продолжайте заход.
Продолжай заход на 2 Сибирь 2055.
Сибирь 2055, ветер 100 градусов 4 метра, посадку по ПН разрешаю.
ВП на посадку разрешили, спасибо, Сибирь 2055.
Сибирь 2049, снижайтесь 2000 футов, разрешаю заход ил, заход КСО доложите по ПН-2.
Снижаемся 2000, не там положил заход по ПН-2, разрешили, по сегодня доложим водная отправка Сибирь 2049.
Серлос 010, снижайтесь 7000 футов, QNH 1015.
Снижаемся 7000, QNH 1015, Свердловский 010.
Россия 5816, Россия 5816, continue descent, 2500 feet, QNH 1008, expect clear tailess approach, report when establish runway 23.
Россия 5816, continue descent 2500 feet. QNH 1008, report when localizer will be established.
Сибирь 2215, эшелон 200.
Сибирь 2215, снижайтесь, эшелон 150.
Снижаемся, эшелон 150, Сибирь 2215.
Сибирь 2215, скорость 220 узлов.
Скорость 220 узлов, Сибирь 2215.
Россия 535, далее работайте, прослушайте адвайзери 122,8.
Далее работаем на Юником 122,8, Россия 535. Спасибо, до свидания.
Победа 25 кило, снижайтесь, эшелон 370. Победа 25 kilo, descent flight level 370.
Descent flight level 370, Победа 5 kilo.
Победа 25 kilo, expect runway 02 via Bino 1 kilo arrival, ILS approach.
Access runway 02 via Bino 1 kilo arrival, ILS 0, ILS 0, Победа 5 kilo.
Сибирь 2215, снижайтесь 11 тысяч футов, QNH 10-15.
Мы снижаемся 11 тысяч футов, QNH 10-15, Сибирь 2215.
Сибирь 2215, скорость 220 узлов уменьшайте.
Уменьшаем скорость 220 узлов, Сибирь 2215.
Кавказ радар, Азал 2055 на высоте 8000 футов.
Азал 255, опознано. Набирайте эшелон 340.
Набираем эшелон 340, Азал 255.
Oh, hey, Wilful, welcome back, bro. Yeah, sure, I can add you back. I can add you in the Discord here.
2055, Асира у нас
I'll send you a link to the Discord server, and you can print me through there, alright?
Попытайтесь тогда через эти ямы прорулить на перрон, стоянка нового экипажа.
Да, просим прощения, прорулим, как недавно в Сочи не были, 2055.
Свердловск 010, снижайтесь 2000 футов, разрешаю заход вил, заход курсового доложите, ВПП-02.
Снижаемся 2000, захват курсового.
Okay, that's a link for the Discord, and I'll also send my Discord account just in case.
Теперь 2049, посадку ВПП-02, разрешаю, ветер 100 градусов, 4 метра.
Посадку ВПП-02 разрешили,
Павда 40, займали эшелон 260.
Победа 40-40, следуйте эшелон 260 и рассчитывайте Сочи на прибытие по П-02 по схеме бинол 1 кило, захват Илзову.
Софрадар, добрый вечер. Флот 601, разрешите вылет согласно плану?
Аэрофлот 601, Софрадар, добрый вечер, вылет согласно плану. Разрешаю в работе по П-26, схема выхода Тепло 3 Эко, первоначальный набор. Эшелон 200, сквок 63-44.
Согласно плану разрешили по работе 26 по Тепло 3 Эко. Начальный набор 200, сквок 6344.
Правда 40-40, но следом нашими 260 рассчитываем посадку на ВП на Сочи на ВП 02 на схеме 01 Кило Айлес Зулу.
Сибирь 22-15, эшелон 110.
Сибирь 22-15, снижайтесь 6000 футов, PMDG 10-15.
Россия 58-16, захватили курсовой, запрашиваем посадку.
Снижаемся 6000 футов, PMDG 15, Сибирь 22-15.
Россия 58-16, посадку разрешаю, ветер 200 градусов 3 метра.
Россия 58-16, посадку разрешили.
Hey guys, thank you for the
Двигатель выключен. Спасибо за контроль. Добрый вечер. Всего доброго.
Свет 255, до свидания, до встречи. Силос 010, разрешаю прямо серый 022. Разрешаю захват Ил, захват курсового доложите.
Разрешились прямо на серый 022. Жловкин 10.
Okay, Will send you a request.
22-15, подскажите приборную скорость.
Повтори, пожалуйста, Сибирь 22-15.
Приборную скорость.
Чуть меньше 240, Сибирь 22-15.
22-15, подтвердите, 240?
240, Сибирь 22-15.
Сибирь 22-15, почему нарушаете правила ВАТСИМа? Вы почему не выполнили команду диспетчера?
Мы шли 220, но для снижения слишком нос вниз задрали, и чтобы быстрее снизиться, мы чуть-чуть больше шли.
22-15, это грубое нарушение, невыполнение команды диспетчера. Выключайтесь. Сначала научитесь летать, выполнять команды. Выключайтесь, не мешайте работать.
Сибирь 22, обратно 2049, а потом пропустите лидера.
Сибирь 2049. Набирайте 6000 футов, в правом по схеме на питоп.
Okay, Will, did you receive my request?
Россия 58-16, уход на второй круг, нестабилизированный заход. Ожидаем викторения, повторный заход.
Россия 58-16, набирайте 3000 футов, в правом по схеме на точку Виски-Виски 008.
Россия 58-16, набираем 3000 футов и Виски-Виски 08.
Аэрофлот 12-10, 5000 футов.
Справа на Виски-Виски 006.
Виски-Виски 006, Россия 58-16.
Правда 40-40, рассчитывайте исполнение на 3 минуты.
Альфа 1210, снижайтесь 2500 футов, КНС 1008, разрешаю заход Вилсенки, заход курсового доложите ОПП.
Hey, Will 4, you're still in chat, buddy?
Разрешили
If you are, did you receive my request?
П-23, захват курсового доложен, снижаемся 2500 футов, КНС 10008.
Победа 40-40, разрешаю выйти.
Сера 023, сильная турбуленция. Поправка, умеренно сильная турбуленция.
249, понял.
Россия 6816, возможно виски 05?
Бас 5816, выполняйте команду диспетчера. Виски 006.
Аэрофлот 61 готов к отталкиванию и запуску.
Свердловский 010, заход курсового.
Свердловск 010, посадку разрешаю, ветер 100 градусов 4 метра.
Посадку разрешили по П02, Свердловский 010.
Аэрофлот 601, выталкивание разрешаю, носом на восток, запуск по готовности.
Так, 1 на восток разрешили, запуск по готовности. Аэрофлот 601.
Alright, this should be a lot better. Hello, Josh Gell. Great to see you, man. Yeah, a bit busy with ATC on board right now, but nice to see you. Welcome on board. Good to see you on board here on the stream.
Россия 5816, вправо курс 030.
Справа 030, Россия 5816.
Сибирь 2049, снижайтесь 2000 футов.
Снижаюсь 2000 футов, Сибирь 2049.
I hope the busy ATC talking did not scare you away when you joined the stream.
Аэрофлот 1210, захват курсового.
Аэрофлот 1210, ветер 200 градусов 3 метра, посадку ОПП 23 разрешаю.
No, VATSIM is free. VATSIM is free. You just need to do an application and then you can get on VATSIM for absolutely free. It's completely free. So that's one of the very good things I find about a VATSIM, and that's why I don't use AI programs, and those AI programs are not real people. It's a lot more fun on VATSIM. So yeah, VATSIM is for completely free. Just do an exam and you can get on VATSIM.
Сибирь пожалуйста, время точки-то действующий сегмент имеет?
Сибирь 2049. Так, по готовности разрешаю прямо Сера 022.
Прямо сейчас следуем Сера 022, Сера 022, Сибирь 2049.
Why do I not buy MSFS 2024? Well, it's because I have a bad PC at the moment. So I'm going to wait until I have a better PC, which I am building at the moment. And once it's finished building, I'm going to buy Flight Sim 2024. And also with 2024, not every aircraft that's in FS 2020 is compatible with 2024 yet. So I'm going to also wait until everything's compatible. By the time I have my PC, that will already be done. It's going to take like 1 or 2 more months before I get a new PC in here. So it won't be that long anymore.
Так, да я еще не посмотрел свежие, а до этого грозы были.
Вас понял, спасибо тебе, 29, заход курсового по 02.
Да, 49, сзади, заход посадка дополнительного в УПНВ.
Поправкой 006.
Сибирь 2049, 3 раз перебили.
249, продолжайте заход, посадка дополнительно.
Продолжаю захват Луфтана 2.
So yeah, main reason is because I have a very low performance base C.
Курс 030 взяли?
Россия 5816. Мы готовы на виски 006 следовать ваши предыдущие указания.
Хорошо, 5816 следуйте на виски 006.
Россия 5816, вас понял. Следуем виски 006.
Правда 40-40 в кабине.
40 понял.
Форт 601, запрашиваю линия.
Форт 601 предваритель ОПП 26 разрешаю по магистральной РД Дельта.
Подошли предварительно 26 по Main Delta.
601 проверьте ответчик 6344.
Авиа 6344, извиняемся, Аэрофлот 601.
Свелос 010, вас понял, набирайте 6000 футов прямо на пяток.
Прямо на пяток набираем 10 тысяч фунтов.
010, 6000 футов.
Набираем 6 тысяч. Свелоски наш занимаем прямо на пяток.
Азал 255, набирайте и сохраняйте эшелон 330.
Набираем 330 и сохраняем Азал 255.
Do you think you could fly an airliner in real life? Sorry for the slow response, I was away for a second. I think I can because I've had Class D simulator certification. So it's one of those simulators where you go in a real cockpit, you know, one of those full motion ones. I've had a certificate for one of those. So yeah, I think I could fly an airliner in real life.
Россия 5816, вас понял, спасибо. Далее на виски.
This is hello, Constellation 25, Velvel 210.
Process 225, Kafka, good evening. Identified continued descent 7,000 feet. QNH 1012, expect ILS approach on runway rate.
Yeah, I think I could fly an airliner. It's just like I just said, I don't know if you heard, because of the Class D certificate. And I'm not sure if you can hear me over the ATC, that's sounding kind of yelling in the mic right now, but I hope you do. But yeah, I'm pretty confident I can fly one.
Аэрофлот 601 готовы к немедленному взлету?
К немедленному взлету готовы Аэрофлот 601.
Аэрофлот 601, займите исполнителем ВП-26 и взлет разрешаю. После взлета вправо курс 300 градусов и набирайте эшелон 200.
След-26 разрешили, после взлета курс 200, извините, повторите курс.
Аэрофлот 601 вправо, курс 300.
После взлета курс 300 набираем эшелон 200, Аэрофлот 601.
Аэрофлот 12, Аэрофлот 12, 10 по РД-Майк на перрон стенка нового экипажа.
Повторите, пожалуйста, стоянку. Аэрофлот 12-10.
На выбор.
На выбор Аэрофлот 12-10 по Майк.
Теперь 2049, сними этот растан.
Посадку разрешил.
P20, поправка с VP02, подскажите, теперь 2049.
Yeah, sorry, I have to scream in the mic again because of the ATC. I prefer Airbus more. I also like Boeing, because right now flying 737. The 737 is my favorite Boeing. But I prefer Airbus because generally I feel more comfortable flying an Airbus. Well, right now I feel very comfortable flying this too. The 737 is a very comfortable flight, but I mean, Airbus is just, it goes on its own for me. And Airbus is just really simple and it's very automated, and I really like flying with Airbus because of that, because it's just very simple. You just, it's more plug in and play. And the 737 is a bit more difficult to fly, but I do like that difficulty. That's why I hop out of the 737 sometimes. But it's amazing. Both amazing airplanes, but I prefer Airbus personally. Also just because of the cockpit style, the sounds, TPWS and stuff, I prefer Airbus.
Снижайтесь 2500 футов, разрешаю заход Илфинки, заход курсового доложите в ПП-23.
Россия 5816, разрешили заход Янки в П-23, снижайтесь 2500, спасибо.
Подвозки на 10, запрашиваем удовлетворение на ВВП-02.
Силос 010, снижайтесь 2000 футов. Прямо на Сьерра 022 сможете пройти?
Нет, да.
010, снижайтесь 2000 футов, прямо на Сьерра 022, разрешает заход заход курсового доложите его по ПМ-2.
Заход курсового доложен.
I don't know what happened here, that was a very hard landing.
Форт 601 на автотайков, набираем эшелон 200.
Форт 601, набирайте эшелон 360, разрешаю прямо на точку ОГБ.
Повторите, пожалуйста, Аэрофлот 601.
Аэрофлот 601, набирайте эшелон 360, прямо на ОГБ.
Набираем 360 прямо на ОГЕВИ, Аэрофлот 601.
Теперь 23 на Лима определяем.
Теперь 2049.
So yeah, I don't know if you heard, but I prefer Airbus.
РД Майк на перрон, стоянка нового экипажа.
Влево Майк, стоянка по выбору, 429, спасибо.
Россия 5816, захват курсового.
Россия 5816, ветер 200 градусов 3 метра, посадку по П-23 разрешаем.
Россия 5816, посадку разрешили, информацию приняли в П-23.
Okay, now that's a bit more calm with ATC. My answer was Airbus. I don't know if you heard my explanation out of all the noise, but yeah, Airbus is my answer. Because it's easier to fly generally. I just like Airbus. It's like the way it feels, the way it looks, and the way it flies. Airbus is amazing.
Павда 40-40, начала расчет на вас.
Поезд 40 снижайтесь. 6000 футов, QNH 10-14.
Снижаемся 6000 футов, QNH 10-14, поезд 40-40.
Caucas Trader, hello, Milton Vista. Makana 499 with US space, was about 307.
Mahara 499 Kafka Trader, good evening. Identified. Maintain flight level 370.
Maintain flight level 370. From the land down there.
Airfoot 1210, заняли стоянку на стояночке.
Аэрофлот 1210, добро пожаловать в Волгоград, до свидания, до встречи.
Спасибо за контроль, до свидания.
Русский 010, заход курсового.
Силос 010, ветер 90 градусов, порывы 9 метров в секунду, посадку ВПП-02 разрешаю.
Разрешили посадку ВПП-02 Свердловский 010.
Теперь 20-49 на стоянке стоит. Спасибо за ваше управление, до свидания.
Добро пожаловать в Сочи, до свидания, до встречи.
Россия 5816, освободили ВП-23 по Майк.
Россия 5816, вправо по РД Майк на перрон, стоянка на выбор экипажа.
Так, на выбор экипаж, право РД Майк. Россия 5816.
Sorry, 225, cleared LNP approach. Report when ready to land.
Roger 25, establish LNP 26.
From straight to 5, surface wind 030 degrees 8 knots, clear to land runway 26.
7 runway 26, translate to 5.
Turkish 5-4, leaving my space point advisor 122.8.
Montreal Unicom 122.8, Turkish 54 Heavy, get back.
Okay. Соглас 010, рулите влево на РД Майк, на перрон, стоянка нового экипажа.
ПРД Майк на перрон, стоянка по вырубу экипажа Заблоски 010.
All stations, Kafkas Radar closing, monitor advisory 122.8. Ну, внимание всем бортам. Кавказ Радар заканчивает свою работу, прослушайте адвайзери 122.8. Bye-bye, see you next.
Спасибо за контроль.
До свидания, друзья, хорошего вечера.
Okay, good day, thanks for 18, bye-bye.
Bye.
Back on Unicorn, we are. I thought we were gonna have ATC. Come on, VATSIM, don't disappoint me like that. And we are at our substitute. Come on! Oh, we were almost there. The ATC had to leave. Damn it. Oh, back on Unicom we are. We'll have no ATC. Does Sochi have any ATC online? No! Oh, ATC left! No, I was too late! If I departed her earlier, we would have not had this problem right now. And we would have had ATC either way. Because when we departed, this airspace was busy. There were like 50 aircraft minimum. And this radar was busy. And as soon as we start getting close to our destination, that guy says, well, I'm out. God damn it, bro. Might as well disconnect at this point. Oh, great. I'm having a generational crash out right now, bro. I thought we were gonna have ATC and it would be fun with ATC, but ATC had to disappoint us and leave. Well, no, to be in all fairness, I was late. Okay, I started this flight too late to begin with, and that guy was in line for like 4.5 hours straight. So in all fairness, that guy deserves some respect. Shout out to that controller. Yeah, we are close to landing, and we have good and bad news. The good news is we're gonna land in 20-25 minutes. The bad news is that ATC went offline, so we're gonna have no ATC, and we're just gonna fly Unicom. So it's gonna be a bit boring. We're not gonna get directed by ATC or anything, but other than that, we are close to landing. I was really prepared to have ATC, but we're not having it today, unfortunately. They left But in all fairness, that guy has been online for like 5 hours straight, so respect to him actually. And the fact that he controlled until so late, that deserves some respect. And he's an older man. Well, like it's 10 a.m. in Russia right now, 10 p.m. sorry. So he needs his rest. Yeah, we are close to landing. We are. Well, this is not fully accurate. At 20 minutes, 26 minutes, but we are a bit early if we land in 60 minutes. About 2 hours and 60 minutes for the flight time. Yo, bro, why are you deleting your messages, man? You know, I can still see your messages in the log, bro. You got no, I don't know where you got to hide, bro. There's no need to delete messages. You did nothing wrong, so I don't know why you're deleting stuff. Or I guess you just don't like that I talk to myself fine, or I don't know why you're deleting messages, bro. But we had ATC, the entire cruise. Look, we made it from, this is where the radar began, and that's where we had ATC. They told us to descend to 370 about here. We made it to here, and now they went offline as soon as we got close to our destination. Come on. Why? Please direct me to Wuhan, that would have been so fun. Okay. Oh, I guess you gotta accept what you get, I guess. It is what it is. Hey, Willful Buddy, are you still there, by the way? I was saying your friend request and everything on Discord, by the way. Sochi radar, prachtig op de kilo racer. Oh, I guess we'll have no ATC. No, it was the MGA. MGA is 4,000. So right now we are here. NGA here is 7,000, it's actually not too high, not too crazy. We're gonna start descending down. Here, let's go 10,000 average. Okay, we gotta be 20,000. We're gonna start descending like this. Okay. Looking good. Nothing too complicated. Nothing too crazy. There's the airport right there. Very good. And there's the very beautiful city of Sochi down there. Look at that. Sochi traffic for Sochi for 2005 kilo at fly level 200, descending fly level 100, inbound for left downwind, ILS runway 0250 traffic. Does Sochi have a seatbelt? I don't know.
Traffic.
Okay, that's traffic ahead. Yeah, below me for a little bit. Maybe we can do a return leg. I will do a return leg. Okay, I'll tell you guys this. We're gonna do a return leg. There is ATC online somewhere else in Russia. I'm gonna fly to Moscow because I know they don't fly to. Oh, this is Kazan. It's the same airport we just departed from. And we can do the return leg. But I'm not. Okay, they've already been online for an hour. Bro, that went online as soon as we departed. And the guy's like, yeah, he's gonna go offline soon anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh well. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do it. Like, if we're gonna phone the same cruise again, that guy's gonna be online for another 30 minutes and it's gonna go off. That's how it always goes. I got a very low view yesterday. We're gonna go heading though, by the way, because I believe we're running into Vector. There should be traffic below us as well. Ja, je moet maar naar de PCP. That guy's making no calls. And he disconnected. That guy's not on frequency at all. Alright, let's slow it down here. We need to slow down as fast as we can get down. We're gonna get there. Let's go ahead and get down. Kasi sabi ko that 5 kilos vectoring to the looking 0 down for right down with islands 0 to 2 nautical miles. Let's just go direct to people. We've got We are from ILS. We are at 0. I think the plane recognizes this airport has ILS. Ya me estoy preparando. Just keeping 0 knots. And further back. There's the one over here. I cannot see. Okay, looks like a capture. There's the runway. Sochi traffic for Veda 25 kilo, localize the capture or 0 to 15 nautical miles out. those ones are crazy. They fixed it on the library. Not library. And the one that's high hotel. Go around altitude, so 6,000. Flat blast captured, 6,000. Così il traffico vede tutto il
2500.
runway 0. Can't even see the runway. Alright, final landing speed. Let's see, 127.5 as 132. That's 30, that's okay, before landing checklist, instructions serious, recall check, cabin ready, flaps 40, spoilers on, auto brake set. That's vertical checklist. Sochi traffic povera 2 kilo short fire on runway 02 traffic.
approaching minimum. Minimums.
Continue.
$400. $300. $200. $100. 50. 30, 20, 10.
Nice landing.
Spoilers. No reverses. Actually, let's try to get reverses. No, they don't work. Okay. I gotta calibrate my reverse first. Let's go manual braking. Short runway. I don't have working reverses. Let's vacate over there. Sochi traffic for Beta 25 kilo, crossing runway 24. Via... what was it? Via Lima. -4, that's not a -4. That's sure, that's like, okay, 1.1 G. It probably equivalates to like, what, a -100 and something. -120, max probably a -140, -130. Min, so the least probably a -80. But I don't think that's a -4. But I'll take it. That is still very good. That tells that landing was still probably very smooth either way. Because I did not even flare that much, and a -4 seems a bit crazy and a bit too smooth for me, so I don't think that was a -4 to do. Anyway, we're gonna, like we do after every scene, review the landing, and we're gonna shut it off for today. And welcome to Sochi Airport, everyone. I don't think that was too floaty. It looked like we were a bit late on the touchdown there, but I don't think it was that bad actually. Where were we? Where did we touch down? Yeah, no, we were a bit later, but it was still fine. We had it down firmly, so within the markers. Anyway, let's stop her next to the CS-77. Also, let's reset the flight directors, and we should have also reset the trim. Oh, we're gonna trust this guy here. A bit more forward. Wait. There we go. Now it's good. No, he wants us to go a bit more forward actually. There we go. That's the sign for us to go. Alright everyone, welcome to Sochi. Let's reset the chocks. Chocks are set, let's go. Request jetway. Get the ground power on here, and once the ground power is on, we're going to turn off AP. Let's see how good he did getting us in. A bit short. I think we could have went forward a bit more. It'll take it. It's still not too bad. Turn off all the lights here. Wait, let me add a screenshot. No, that was horrible. Alright. I want to turn it to day so we can see the airport a bit better. And this is a nice airport. Okay. Interesting. Interesting that we're all the way up here. So this airport looks pretty nice. See Sochi. In case for the Russian people here, it says Sochi as well. Now, this is a nice airport. They did this very nicely. There's like a building over there. It's interesting. I don't know what that building is, but it's something pretty interesting. Probably also part of the airport. You got helicopters over there. Classic Soviet style. Well, Russian I don't know, are these Mi-28s? I gotta ask my friend Aki that. Yeah, this looks nice. Here we got old Russian airplanes. That, whatever that plane is, it's probably an illusion, and that's, I don't know what the hell that is. They're inside of each other. This wasn't an illusion. This is a 757. We got a private jets. You got private jets and stuff. This is also a Russian airplane. This is also, and this is probably where the agency sits as well. We got a Tupolev 154 retired one. This is, or is this a 154? I think this is the 154, right? And this is something just below it. And we touched down on this runway, and we were about there where we touched down. So that's actually more than legal. Bit floatier, but it is fine. I'll take it. But they actually did a really good job of making this airport. Look at that. Here you got some tropical trees here as well. Look at that. Yeah, they actually did a very nice job making this. And who are the developers of this airport again? Was it new simulations or something? But they actually did a good job at making this. The interior, nothing much of an interior, but this is like kind of interior, I guess. But this is nice. Very nice as well. Yeah, we got a terminal over here. That's actually not too bad. Right, hold on, where are the controls again? I like this. This is not too bad. They did not make a very bad job of making this whatsoever. It's pretty good actually. Yeah, this is a nice airport. Alright, let's turn everything back to life. And let's get on the ground power. Alright. This plane is probably not going to fly anymore this evening, so, well, actually, let's pretend other pilots are still going to get inside of this plane, and we have not reset the trim yet, so let's do that, actually. Keep forgetting it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, let's just turn on the floodlights, everything. And turn off flight directors for them so we don't confuse them, and put this at 100. And now let's review our landing. And that guy is still holding those things up. I mean, you told us to stop, and we stopped quite before the line, I should say. Alright, let's review our landing. And we're gonna do that like this. I'm just gonna go straight to the stream here. We're gonna review. We're gonna see how well did I do. I say I did pretty good. Let's see here.
Okay. 100.
Alright, we're coming in. No runway lights.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Alright, a bit floaty. Oh yeah, no, that was illegal. That was nice. Just a bit floaty, but it's fine.
Actually, let's try.
10,
Nice landing.
Spoilers. No, that wasn't too bad. It's like a -4. It's
Nice
good.
landing. Nice landing.
Spoilers.
Nice.
Thirty, 20, 10, 30, 20, 10, 30, 20, 10.
Nice landing.
Spoilers. And that was nice.
10,
A bit floaty. And we touched down, rear wheels, we touched right down right here, yep. So that is about, here, Valenta tracked it for us, -4. G was up there though, so it's like a -120, I think, that'll still take that. We touched down right here, so I think that's perfectly legal to me. And we have plenty of room to stop though. That was still nice, I'll take it. Anyway, that is where I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We're gonna do a shout out to Sanji, aka Lidley. We're gonna do a shout out to Willful. And those were the only ones who were really present this stream. Thank you guys for watching, and also shout out to the VATSIM controller. The Caucasus radar controller that was leading us into here. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.